Hey guys, so I've had a very busy day. I wanted to get down to Summer's prayer circle this evening. It's actually still currently going on, but I had to travel this morning to Kentucky for a birthday party, and I spent the day there, hanging out with my family who, it was amazing. I hadn't got to see them in a while. We had a good time. So the whole time I was there anyways, and the whole trip there and back, I was focused on, my task and things that I had to get done. Well, I completely got my days mixed up until I just sat here thinking about that it's Saturday, which got me thinking about little Summer. And I was sharing that information with my family while I was in Kentucky, explaining that she was missing and that there's so much going on in the news right now with her and about her family. But I did just want to take a moment and just kind of reflect, and even though I'm not at the prayer circle, my mind is there. Like, I sat here, I said a little prayer, and I felt led to just share that with everyone. Like I said, there's so much going on in the news, like YouTube news. And until I hear something from a police officer or like our local news station, there's really no point in like freaking out over every little thing that we hear about Summer. And there's a lot going on right now with Dawn and Candace and Grandma and the sisters, and the focus should be on Summer, and it is. In most cases, it really is. And I stated it once before, all of this going on with the father and the mother and the grandmother and the neighbors and the sisters and anybody else that might be involved, it all ties back. Like, that is how police officers and detectives and investigators, like, that is how they tie everything together. They learn the history, they go over timelines, and it may seem like everything's being pulled out of proportion and stretched way too far, but that's how the police are going to inevitably end up finding out what happened to her and what's went on. Whether it's a cover-up, whether it's, an accident, which that's what I'm thinking, that it was just a very, very bad accident, and the parents maybe just panicked and didn't know what to do, or they were afraid that they would be held responsible for said accident. So I don't know. All I do know is that she was heavily on my mind today, and I know that she loved being outside, and I was literally outside all day long, because we had the party outside and things, and then we had to get ready for the party and all this and that. So the whole time I was there, like, walking around, and my little girl, she ain't little, but she just turned 13. She's still just a kid. And, she was there playing in the creek, getting rocks and flowers and things. And it really got me thinking about little Summer. And then I remembered that it was Saturday, but we had just got home not too long ago, so I wasn't able to get to the prayer circle. But hopefully Tuesday I can go, or maybe next Saturday if they're still having one, which they said that they would. And I think that they should. I think that anybody that really cares about Summer should try to keep her in their prayers and their thoughts, and just kind of not really, like, put every single video out there, about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do from time to time. I will get thinking about her, and I will reference her or talk about her. And it's because I care. And, she's a child that's missing. And I would hope that if my baby was ever missing, that someone would care enough to reference her, to talk about her, to have good thoughts or some prayers for the family, or just, you know what I'm saying, just thinking of her. So that's what I'm doing with Summer. I'm thinking of little Summer and her playing outside and enjoying the weather, and she reminds me so much of Britton that it's not even funny. Like when Britton was that age, that, and even now, she's 13, but she's still like that. So, you know, loves to jump around in the rain and like collect rocks and just flowers. And so it's really heartbreaking because I feel that close to her because she reminds me so much of my child. So she was on my mind, and the long trip there to Kentucky and then the long trip back from Kentucky, it really gave me time to think and pray and to send out prayers for her, her brothers, and even Dawn, Candace, and Grandma, because regardless of whatever happened, they're still human beings, and I'm the type of person, like, even if they did something wrong, you should always pray for someone, regardless, because that's just the human being thing to do. But yeah, I like to try to keep the focus on Summer, but her brothers, we all have to remember about them as well. And at the end of the day, we need to try to relate, regardless of how bad or good a parent is. At the end of the day, that's still their child, and at some level, somewhere in the back of their mind or deep, deep, deep in their heart, you know that at some point they're going to think about said child, and it's really going to get to them. You know, it's going to be sad and things, but there's so much going on, and I kept hearing about, you know, all these prank phone calls and real phone calls, and like Dawn getting arrested, Dawn not getting arrested. Candace was crying and upset, and there's so much going on. So I'm not gonna reference or talk about none of that. I just wanted to take a moment to say that I was thinking of Summer and her brothers and the family. And I'm not just talking about the mom and the dad and the grandma. Like, when I say her family, I mean the extended family, like the community, the church, anyone that loved that baby or knowed that baby or might even live in another state. Her family members and relatives off from Tennessee. You know, when I say family, I just mean any and everyone that's involved or knows her or loves her. So I send out prayers to everyone, and I pray every evening for her and for her brothers. And I just like I said, I got thinking about her, and I realized it was Saturday, and I was so very run down and tired from the trip and the activities and things from today that I didn't even realize or think that it was Saturday. So I will try to make it out Tuesday or next Saturday. But I love you guys, and just keep praying for baby Grayson. He's doing great. He got to, you know, feed from a bottle today with no feeding tube. So there's an update on my niece's baby. And just keep remembering Summer and her brothers and the family, like the extended family, because, you know, they're hurting too. And I love you all, and I will see you in the next video.